Now, long before this war, some Ukraine natives relocated here to Ohio.
And that was the case for one incoming Ohio State freshman who says she needed to do something to support her friends and family back home. As 10 TV's Lindsay Mills explains tonight, what she did is something few people would do.
We can count our steps or make them count. Before Olena Sadowska could walk, her family took steps to pursue a better life.
I moved here with my parents and my brother, and then the rest of my family stayed behind in Ukraine.
They settled near Cleveland. Recognizing the opportunity her parents created for her, Olena decided on a dream of her own. But instead of steps, it would take strokes to get there.
It has always been a dream to swim collegiately. OSU has the nation's best breaststroke program currently, which is my best stroke.
Next school year, she'll be a freshman at Ohio State University and a member of the women's swim team.
I was crying on the phone call when I called them to commit.
But in the last month, there have been more tears and concern for her family back home in Ukraine. She knew in her heart she had to step up to help.
The Stairmaster, for those who are familiar with this piece of gym equipment, it is exhausting. I've been on here for a matter of seconds and I'm already winded. Could you imagine doing this for 24 hours?
No one goes on it for longer than an hour because of how difficult it is.
Taking to TikTok, Olena documented her dedication, climbing on the Stairmaster for one entire day straight.
It was definitely the hardest thing I've ever done in my life, the most pain I've ever experienced. But after the halfway point, when I reached 12 hours, that's when I had my longest break. It was like 10 minutes.
She took some breaks, but those weren't counted towards the 24-hour total.
The time went by so slow, and it was just brutal.
A brutal challenge with a big payoff. She raised more than $12,000, money to support human relief efforts in Ukraine. 24 hours of steps to support her relatives living through war.
The bottoms of my feet have a ton of blisters and bruises, but they will be okay, so I'll be fine.
Lindsay Mills.
I don't regret anything. It was definitely worth it.
10 TV News.